house no obesini kama ni na no abeta fe na se and now Kuma City more yedi ahihye so. Well, in starting and discussing no from the UEFA Champions League yeah na yedi Europa and the conference no baby a Chelsea for no na yedi no so e de account na no shocking result but even what we share live on Facebook in 4.5 no but some questions be and games no your name say there were shocking result and it should be but wo team ben pa anase result ben pa na shocking Lia also Real Madrid the kabako a when team anti Benfica etena fie aso Atletico Madrid e kan nan amonso team anti and Aston Villa so tena fie ese Bayern Munich e ka eye ba ko a amonso team anti sans score line no game pa na shocking just a one dream honda just ask one no and so ebetimi epim for brana yenkan and so emfa emau Fiifi-Manfred Kofi Maresca good morning now to saying the same question to you before gra overshare a games no yes we name say all the Spanish teams LUC but also the shocking result na PP na the empa na Fifi obaka se match we dey shocking me ankasa one unit that says score line be
I mean me genie but a shocking me still I am Madrid match Madrid going away today I didn't expect Madrid to lose meaning say match never diam Madrid
but to lose
the game no something that I didn't expect to see
Porto share Atletico Madrid 4 and
no because okay no analysis me catch you say Porto match no wait your Atletico double chance but then best one goals because Benfica is stubborn side at home and Bruno Lage Juma of honor
but beating Atletico Madrid 4-0
you see me personal results no specific results 4-0 and as I say but the facts almost share you know 4-0 the game state you know you could tell us Atletico Madrid lost it and Diego Simeone say if you're on Ankasa so some of these results I was not surprised by what happened at Villa Park.
Me say yeah me shocking me
I was not surprised so be kind na
Bakukra shocking me Bakukra
in the bet for buying I kept on telling him say I was slips me sending you them there were 3 different permutations and that was my exact words because there were 3 different permutations of some match 1 over 1.5 2 buying double chance 3 buying straight in none of them went through.
I see.
And you see how the game was coming. What's the beginning of the game now? It is not results that was shocking at the end of the day. And me, I don't pay me bass now for the regardless of how Unai Emery any a bad time at Arsenal, he deserves his flowers.
Unai Emery.
Sure? He deserves his flowers. And you mean I'm about Kyle. What Unai Emery did at Villarreal. And you mean I'm Kyle. What Unai Emery did with those that teams not the Europa League near the other. And you mean Kyle say he took Arsenal to the final in Euros in the Europa League. No? Or something go final Chelsea in a show. It was Mauricio Sarri's Chelsea and a show. So even at Arsenal, Eddie Janet, he said he didn't play well there, he didn't perform well there. No. Those things are important. Crown, he did well. Maybe also the story of Paris Saint-Germain. But yesterday's result, any dia Unai Emery higher in management. If you compare the results at Paris Saint-Germain, then to Arsenal, and you just oppose it to what he had at Villarreal, what he had in other clubs and now at Aston Villa, where Alberto club as a relegation threatening team. No team in 2 games, in the opening 2 games, the Champions League, where we the first one at home at Villa Park against a certain Bayern Munich side. Everybody understands that Bayern Munich and the Bayern Munich with a top-notch coach that can really dominate things. But again, Nipa Bebre including last weekend. Bayern the course, Bayern is 4, 5, and Usha board the crop, you can tell that they are playing well, free flowing, attacking, almost Yanyoma. So nobody expected that the game was going to be that open But near maybe inti wait unim. Born at the BIA, you didn't come we talk about tactics and data and whatnot. It starts from culture. So you're coach, and you're able to enter a room of players. And that's what means is how they think, the psyche of the players, the psychological part. There is a high tendency that you will get results from there. And clear example, Mikel Arteta Arsenal. In Kofu say, oh, Arsenal in trophy, you maybe say, I agree. But the real work has been done. Trophy no begging is just the gloss over the work. A final bit, no. But the real work has been done. From Ejumon. It's also Arsenal. And what they've done. The first thing Mikel Arteta did when he went to Emirates was to raise the confidence, raise the psyche, get the Emirates fans believing. And Emirates and the Arsenal Command City, they are not scared.
Yeah.
And I want to be when he say Unai Emery a failure at Arsenal. Changing the psyche of the Arsenal populace because that club now have come through a very dark place. It is the same thing I always tell you about Graham Potter. The same thing I tell you about Pochettino. And every day I tell you, say coach, any charismatic. Only good and clear in the thought of mind. Anyhow, we communicate here. Every day for them to bridge that gap. And immediately you fail. Especially at volatile clubs, no? To say Arsenal, to say Chelsea, to say Man United. If you're able to command the room, the tendency are that everything will come plummeting. And we see, maybe Unai Emery saw those mistakes he did at Arsenal. Maybe he saw it at Paris Saint-Germain. But Villa Park by now, Emiliano Martinez say, Waji World Cup as a goalkeeper. Wabo in big games at Arsenal. This is the loudest he has seen in any stadium. Loudest. And then now Villa Park was pumping. Oma the Champions League be pay you. But it's been ages.
Was a company Sukai?
Yeah.
I said the atmosphere.
Yes.
Villa Park.
Yeah.
Villa Park.
Yeah. Pumping like they were pushing them.
But that John Duran. I say that John Duran guy.
A lot of the people
are very, very prolific.
Had disagreement about John Duran. No, that's the truth. And me say what?
No, maybe.
Yeah.
Who say on your starter? Tikakana no bobo na amam for adwen kono.
But an obey wrong analysis to analyze any player. And no crampo should share who analyze the player. Not on starting match. You analyze based on the start. Up to now on starting. But
no, and I just say maybe amount for Abian Kono so last year because of the non playing time like it will be.
But he was still delivering. And I make us say
it's about pay more attention
then,
to it.
I know you're okay for a football fan. You made the better. But if you're an analyst and that is your job, say Uche player, that's about few times. So you look at potential. And it's not from day one. Makani several times say, unless you've not watched Don Duran, Mekai. One time I was coming to talk about Samuel Maradion. Go to Porto and watch. Maradion has 5 goals in 5 games. Don Duran has 6 goals in 9 games. 6 of them Oba as from the bench. Mienu Pen was starting. And quality. And now after game, they asked John Duran say, and Thierry Henry Nebisano, of course, legend of the game. And Obisa John Duran say, time Ben now who say Manono ya EPF Ponima. Olo Benono. And also senior. And Okani in Spanish essentially was referring to Thierry Henry as a legend. Look at a legend. Man who know. Man she goalkeeper no. The real bo on 2 minutes Upamecano chino. Na me ti bench ono. Na me she Upamecano battles with Oli Watkins. So I knew that every time Biano Bobo long Biano. No ya tries to be closing down space no. It once I got a chance and I got tired of Upamecano, I knew that Noya will come and I'm Pampa. You watch the video, you clearly tell that the boy is looking at the ball. Or soon maybe a police or no, they want share goalkeeper. And he loved Manonoya. Yes, Manonoya shouldn't have come out. Or maybe he miscalculated the run. But the quality of John Duran is there. The ball striking here too clean. And another thing that came out in the post-match press conference that I was excited about. Yeah, if you're a lover of documentaries of geopolitics, any drugs near there, and now I may find out the boy is from Medellin, Colombia. Now Medellin, the drug capital. South American yan, and it's a Northern American enclave one them. Baby a cocaine who get you know. A Kosopa is in Medellin. It's a Colombian city town. So watch the documentary of El Chapo Crada. It is one of the names that came up. Now, I say, is how are people in Medellin going to feel? I say, oh, I want to be a free day. A cocaine, 70 sign now. And as young boys, that is why I am too cold. So, no, the Uja's mistake, I send to it's me kunko for cold-blooded. And he needs to get his job done. Or no Jumano. Najumano, he doesn't have to kill anybody. He doesn't have to go and take Obiade. He needs to cotton be a police betcher. Into Jina Park, so deliver.
He's a striker.
Gunman. Gunman and Kasa. And yesterday, the world has seen Abraham and John Durant at the highest level. And Ejumana is
not too early.
No. The guy is good, Rich. Obi a good or a good.
How about Aston Villa?
But he is good. It doesn't matter. Wait to him. Obeti if Aston Villa come Madrid and final chess wasa. And I was telling you about the culture bit, acclimatization bit. When Eden Hazard features he call Real Madrid. I'm fine. Just say Hazard.
I'm a man for the Ben measure.
That is fine.
So how about your big boy? Play Madrid.
Exactly.
Barcelona.
Yeah, that's okay.
But that's, big games.
That is okay.
It's in a best in there. So we tell man for argument. I'm saying yes, Kopama is a very good player. One more Champions League, no more big games. Now, if you have make the big guys now.
But Kopama share in the Euros final. Is that a big game? He came from the bench. No,
I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
So over so you're big boy.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be in the conference league.
No problem.
No Europa. Play in the and I make say. Say, oh yeah, John Durant who deliver Aston Villa. If you hope it to be a book.
But I know when I say the Premier League is the best league in the world.
I understand, but what team is Aston Villa?
No, but and the money is important because he's playing for a lower team. Aston Villa budget maybe in Madrid there, but he is delivering.
Okay,
or a top player.
Oh yeah,
maybe say.
He
deserves his flowers.
When go check papa.
Would you John Durant in common here? You need to give Unai Emery to his flowers, especially so Arsenal. I know that.
Covidien to Madrid. What is happening?
See, I asked gentlemen who were here, say, what was the problem with Madrid yesterday? Because and then another question maybe against Stuttgart, a difficult game.
Yeah.
Madrid struggled. And I know pay many Madrid for you sending message if men come Madrid the same. But how is that possible? Rich, say Madrid both teams are almost aggressive, almost stubborn, almost sitting a low blocker. They have suffered throughout the season, and we said it several times. All the games are Madrid that comfortably. They've played against teams that press them and then leave spaces for their wingers to go and attack. And now Madrid echo game, there was no Mbappe, there was no Rodrigo Goes. They had to go and play in this game using Hendrik as up front with Vinicius Junior inside 4-1-2-1. And on him, now Madrid are too toothless. Too lethargic, almost toothless, and they couldn't really penetrate games on person. And you see, if you go to the northern part of France, in Lille, the outskirts of Sa town on them, Sa 50,000 capacity stadium. So who go away to them? They know that who are quality chair. So one thing that they will not let you win over them is the atmosphere. They'll create the atmosphere and they'll make it difficult for you. Madrid did not have a good day. Trust me. It was a penalty, unfortunate one. Eduardo Camavinga and Sa, they had to take it. Omunyomu go. Then now Madrid had to build up from there. Find ways to get some results now. But they were too toothless, to be very honest with you. And I think the attacking balance that Madrid need, this season, teams will not press them. They will allow them to have the ball. But to get the ball, now what do you do with the ball? Even if it's a Bayern match and no Aston Villa boy. Bayern your body baby. But Villa had a plan. The plan was Bayern's high line. So Kitabona Soba, you have more longer call Oli Watkins, you have more longer call John Durant. We can hit them there. But Madrid, the team sits deep and their plan is not there. How they can break down low blocks, some aggressive, mature. It's not there. And you see, Rich, this has been coming. And here can say it will be some of the issues that Madrid will have.
But all of a sudden, they're not to Madrid because taxes are what church with the mind in He himself said Madrid bomb in Champions League. Madrid don't say them who say or dominate the game.
Yeah.
But from nowhere, then Madrid will pounce. all of a sudden day na asesa after the Madrid the ball game omu nya kuta ball no
and make us say Madrid any Man City ball City press no City just space wachiri or the Mbappe Vinicius betting hurt no but over against Lille Madrid is expected to press Lille Madrid is expected to have more of the ball. It's a different question than say who guitar ball she say guitar ball no now transit your question no. This time you have the ball, make it happen. I think that it's just the balance. And when you say and the Madrid away games, I think at Liverpool also they need to go to Anfield. And some other tough teams can cry with you.
Is it Madrid at 17?
Yeah, that's 17 3 points, but by too much is penny. Wow. Almost 6 points.
Brest.
Brest and Asrone Dortmund.
Wow.
We signed the Dortmund Ashes 2 games. We share most of the goals this season. Benfica so share Atletico de Madrid and Bayern Leverkusen and share Liverpool. So reach a lot of respect to 2 teams, and it starts with an slot Liverpool side. And Vincenzo Italiano and Manema Muye demo, but Liverpool are too direct in those channels now. And after Mohamed Salah go no, obviously the greatest African scorer in the history of the Champions League for our branch friend Mohamed Salah. I think the onslaught now has proven a lot of the test. I know saying Kofoeka says it's early days yet, but he has still shown to a quality manager in the Champions League. Why it will feel so? Why and Madrid for have you almost issues? No, you see how your Champions League table they are where who team are now I start your bumpire this season. They're in a bad Man City so at the top 8 normal qualifiers stands now. I mean, you're just 2 games, but after that, knockout stages, playoffs, then we wait to see Paris Saint-Germain more struggle, Atletico de Madrid struggle. Now, share number 17. Like you mentioned, Real Madrid. Then come and look at number 23, Atletico de Madrid. PSG, then number 19. But mind you, 6 more games.
Oh, team with them up a defensive play. I don't know, say me a disciple of Pep Nintidia. I'm penable, serious. I'm bow. Main time palette to come out the ball.
Up efficient.
Defend. But Mary, they say, you can't score line as a shock here, but you can't Juve cause Leipzig. Was at the point Juve a red card, but they went ahead and win the game.
After say Juve the red card, then it shocked me say Juve nyasa win. But I think say if we created that Juve will go there and get a job done
against Leipzig.
Yeah, and Dusan Vlahovic was brilliant again, and that was the last one I'm saying in the Champions League, and then Conceição said the final goal to Juventus.
When did papa song
now more but na say yakai more but Venezia
Porto. When I'm see you know.
Mo show mo.
Oh, Agbina. Porto.
Dragao na mo kono.
Dragao na yenim say Dragao ni ego.
Okay. You always read all your
and I won't hear it a hack.
What today?
I'm in the camera scene so I'm as a chairman. Ukobo Porto no so. In the last 6 years and now 6 seasons. Imagine 8 trophies. Where one of the games I'm the best shocking we have seen now.
Over true be as or a ten hack.
Oh yeah. And see where there's a going now. Porto the new
Mr. One against Ghent.
I don't know if Fred yes from the conference the other day. Oh, I'm not my pay TV station for Ghana now. Or my jersey, more one.
Ghent. Other third or Belgium pooling no more. Chelsea matches on my bonus saying, almost conceded goals.
Okay.
And so what's the Ghent team now? Ghent able with a very good 3 at the back, 5 back system. And Medical can have say Chelsea able against such teams that they get loads of the ball. But Niaka time on transit na ball na be pinten no mutimi control matches no Ghent for no enim said this is going to be a difficult game for them and now utie Enzo Maresca or Cesar Casade na be bon finfin on with Trent Drisby Jean Felix Modric Netomo and I think say this is a game say Chelsea team share the only thing is that they need to control the game and prevent conceding any goal else how much him say be on bit man starting here 6 games per
the mobile conference TV station be na yi.
TV station be yi. But I call draba on the board na be kan once. Yeah, guy. Yeah.
Spend over 1 billion.
It's into the
you match.
And Madrid for SA no ma. But any Madrid for. And SSS scanning na no boys in the back.
Enti u code na.
Aye. It's na me boy man. And SSS scanning na say boys in the back. It's emiensa.
Investors mpajo mu tie code ni ye na. yɛmfa ntwi ayi na
first one no 18 os ed 54 ae5 ed 54 ae5 then next one here 5 os ed 56952 ed 56952 and the last one here ed 572ef 9 os ed 572ef 9 os.
Thank you.